99% of people still make the mistake of rinsing broccoli with just water. Hello everyone, it's Tracy here. If you only rinse broccoli under running water like this, it may look clean. But deep inside those tiny florets, there can still be hidden dirt, small insects, and even pesticide residues. So today, I will show you 2 proper ways to clean broccoli, helping you feel more at ease every time you cook. Especially at the end of the video, I will guide you on how to blanch broccoli, so it stays bright green and crisp. Now, let's get started. Method 1. Clean broccoli with flour. First, prepare the amount of broccoli you need, then cut it into small florets along the stem. Cut carefully so it doesn't break apart, as this will make it easier to clean. Broccoli is not only delicious and easy to cook, but also rich in vitamins, micronutrients, and plant-based protein. However, its dense, tightly packed florets can trap dirt, small insects, and even pesticide residues, making it much harder to clean than it appears, especially if you only rinse it briefly under running water. After cutting, keep the stem aside and place all the broccoli into a large bowl. Add 1 tablespoon of salt because it creates a slightly hypertonic environment. This makes small insects and eggs feel uncomfortable, encouraging them to come out from inside the florets. It also has a mild antibacterial effect on the surface. Next, add 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Baking soda is mildly alkaline and helps break down and reduce pesticide residues. Finally, add 1 tablespoon of flour. The flour helps create a light suspension in the water, where the tiny particles act like soft sponges, absorbing dirt, debris, and even small insect eggs. It also keeps those impurities in the water instead of letting them stick back onto the broccoli. Then, pour in enough water to fully submerge the broccoli. Use your hand to gently stir until all the ingredients are fully dissolved, and soak for 5-10 minutes to loosen dirt and bring hidden impurities out from inside the broccoli. While the broccoli is soaking, let's take care of the stem. Use a knife to peel off the tough outer layer. Many people usually throw this part away, but in fact, it is crisp, slightly sweet, and rich in nutrients. Then cut it in half and slice it into smaller pieces, similar in size to the florets. This way, it will cook evenly and still taste good. Set the stem aside. We will use it later, so nothing goes to waste. Back to the bowl of broccoli. After soaking, gently stir it once more to help remove any remaining dirt stuck deep inside the small florets. At this point, you will see the water becoming cloudier, with more debris floating up, even the remains of some small insects. Now, place the broccoli into the sink and rinse it thoroughly under running water to completely remove all impurities and any remaining flour on the surface. Repeat a few times until it is completely clean. After a while, you will notice the broccoli looks much brighter and cleaner than before, fresh and so appealing that you'll want to eat it right away. By doing it this way, you can feel more confident using it in your meals, knowing it has been properly cleaned and is safe for you and your family to enjoy. Next, I will share another very simple way to clean broccoli using vinegar that you can easily do at home. With this method, you don't need to cut the broccoli into small pieces like before. You just need to prepare a soaking solution. First, prepare a clean bowl. Pour in about 3 parts clean water. Then add 1 part white vinegar. Gently stir to mix everything well. Once the solution is ready, place the whole broccoli into the bowl and make sure the florets are fully submerged in the water. If they float, you can place a plate or lid on top to keep them under the water. Then, soak for about 15 minutes. As the broccoli soaks, the vinegar begins to work. White vinegar has natural antibacterial properties, helping reduce bacteria on the surface. It also helps loosen dirt, debris, and some residues clinging to the outer layer. At the same time, the soaking process allows water to reach into the small gaps between the florets, helping remove hidden impurities. After soaking, take the broccoli out and you will see the water also has more dirt and impurities. At this point, rinse it thoroughly under running water once again. This step is very important to remove any remaining vinegar smell and taste, leaving the broccoli fresh and clean. After rinsing, you will notice the broccoli looks brighter and fresher. The surface will be free of residue, and hidden dirt or impurities are significantly reduced. With this method, you can feel more confident using it in your cooking. It is simple, effective, and especially convenient when you want a quick clean without any prior preparation. And just like that, you have clean broccoli. Now I will show you how to boil it so it stays bright green and crisp. Go ahead and use the stem as well and cook it together. First, prepare a pot of water and place it on the stove. Add a little salt to help maintain the natural green color of the broccoli. Then add 1 tablespoon of cooking oil. This is the secret to giving the broccoli a smooth and glossy surface. Once the water is boiling, add the broccoli and the stem and blanch for about 2 to 3 minutes. This short time is enough to cook the broccoli while still keeping its shape. In addition, it also brings important health benefits, such as reducing oxalic acid, which interferes with calcium absorption, allowing the body to absorb calcium more effectively. This is especially helpful for maintaining strong bones, especially as we age. At the same time, this gentle cooking method helps preserve important nutrients such as vitamin C, vitamin K, and fiber, supporting the immune system, aiding digestion, and contributing to heart health. As soon as the time is up, immediately transfer the broccoli into a bowl of cold water. This step helps stop the cooking process right away, keeping the broccoli crisp and preventing it from overcooking. With this method, the broccoli keeps its bright green color, a pleasant crisp texture, and a fresh, natural flavor, making any dish more appealing. And that's all it takes to keep your broccoli clean, fresh, and full of flavor. With just a few simple steps, from proper cleaning to gentle blanching, you can make your meals not only safer but also more delicious every day. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to get more simple and practical kitchen ideas. I would also love to hear your thoughts. How do you usually prepare broccoli? Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.